Hello, welcome back. Last time things took a turn in the level that I'm in. Suddenly I am on an alien planet, even more than I already was. Did it save my music choice? Yes, it did. Good, thank you. So, new room, what's this about? Practice. Practice for what? Uh-oh, we're gonna do a crescent wave dash. A crescent dash. Well, sure, but that's already what it was called. Wait. I need to... Oh, I see. I guess that's my destination. So you want me to do the... Okay. So straight down... Wait. Oh, jeez, you want... So I have to... Ultra, then transition to down, then right? Oh, that's silly. I like it. So this is a, like, squiggle dash. Okay, that's gonna be a lot. But it's doable. It doesn't have to be too aggressive of a squiggle. Or does it? Let's see. Okay, almost. Whoa! Alright, so I need a little bit more rightward. Okay, I got it. Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm getting it. Okay, so that's... It just suddenly started working. Alright, everything's fine. I can kind of do it now. Sometimes. Yeah, enough of the time. Some of the time. Okay. Okay, it became intuitive somehow. Just had to do it a few times. Alright, so you want squiggle dash onto that, and... Is that thing gonna move when I dash? Well, I'm assuming so. So it's a toggle, okay. Yeah, it's a toggle, okay. So demo says... Actually, what does the demo say? Demo says do a upright to downright squiggle. Then another one here. And then... This is getting weird. What's that noise there? What do you mean, fush fush fush? Fush fush fush. Okay. So squiggle into that. Then some dash toggle will let me get through there. There's a pufferfish. Oh, that's a lot of squiggling. Oh, good grief. I'm glad I had practice. This is remarkably long for the first real squiggle room. I guess this is where I'm going. It's gonna teleport me somewhere. Okay. Okay. Whoa, that's weird. Wait. You want how many dashes? Okay, so you want first a hyper, then an upward to downward curve, then an upward to downward curve. Okay. So 2 of those in a row, except better on the second one. Okay, that's not so bad. Very unintuitive, but once I go and do it, it feels fine. Because yeah, this is an upward ultra. That's a new thing. Okay, I'm here. Huh. And I was supposed to do that again earlier. Okay. Okay. So it's mostly just, like, same move over and over. Mostly. That was not the way. Okay. Almost. Okay. Nope, nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, so remember how to Dream Hyper. I need to review my Dream Hyper instructions internally. I didn't do it still. Okay. So let's just think about Dream Hyper, forget about the follow-up actions. Just get that calibrated first. I'm in this weird mode where I'm squiggling on the way there. I'm going down too quickly. But it has to be... Okay. The issue is... No, it does need to be done right. Okay, that's unintuitive. Why is it... maybe I'm just starting at the wrong time. I need to be farther right first. Oh! Right, okay. So I did the Dream Hyper. Now do the rest. No, a Dream Hyper, then upright, then Squiggle jump. Okay. Right. Nope. No, I'm never ready for that. It's so weird. But it's the same gesture as at the start, like that. Almost. I need another dash in there. Okay. When? Right after I jump? But then I'll be dashless. No, I guess it has to be right before I have to curve it into the fish. Because that has to get out of the way. I need to be mid-dash toward the fish. I can't save it. Unless I do an extra dash somewhere, but I don't think there's much of a way for that. There are technically 2 crystals here, but I doubt I can use both. Okay, so I would be exploding left, then... That's just a regular explosion ultra, right? No, it's probably up left, into down left, into jump on that, then... Then Squiggle. Down left into down left into... Nothing, because there's nothing there. I can't squiggle my way all the way up here. Does something fall? Yes. Okay. So on that floor... I jump with speed. I guess I wait, because I only get the 1 dash here. Then find a way to curve into the fish. Explode. I don't think this means anything, it's just background. After the explosion... I guess, yeah, up left, curve into that, which is also gonna fall, and just... get enough speed to reach the dream block. Okay. Just gotta do it. This room is giving me the feeling of something that might take all day to get right. It's okay if it has to. Then again, maybe I'll get used to it quickly enough. Bruh. It's so weird. Nope. Whoa. Oh, almost. Nope. So it's important that my dash ends in a down diagonal direction in order to preserve speed. It doesn't have to start in one, it just has to end in one. Also has to end before I touch the ground. Sure, I understand all the details on the way here, theoretically. Understanding's not the same as being able to perform. Sometimes the angle just does not work itself out. Ugh. Sometimes it feels like I input a curve, but the game just doesn't listen to me. I think I know why. I think it's... okay, so if I... no, that's fine. Trying something. No, if I go straight from upright to downright, it does hear it. I don't have to have, like, a right word in between. Or I naturally will for a frame if I'm doing that. I don't know, maybe I... let's see. Yeah, so if I specifically release it... I don't know. Like, sometimes I just keep going up right and never go down right at all, and I'm not sure why that is. Like right there. What did I do wrong? Again, I was holding down right. Just Madeline didn't. Again! Okay, I was absolutely holding down right at what felt like the right time. Third time. Is it... like, I can't make it happen here. I always am able to curve when I test it out. But in that spot, I make what feels like the same input, and she just keeps going up right. Like, it's like I don't have my air control in that spot. I don't know what that is. I just need to, like, switch... there, it happened again. I need to switch modes for the Dream Hyper. I don't think I was so sluggish on the input. It's, like, happening here now. Maybe I was too slow in the input? What was that? Not what I wanted. Well, that was the right directions, but not the right speed. Right. See, this room would be cool if the techniques actually worked. And they're not for some reason that just is completely opaque to me. Like, that makes sense. That I just didn't dash in the right direction. And my extended hyper just... what? Wait, am I... okay, so when this happens, that's because I'm pressing up too early and I'm leaving the ground before I can actually do the extended hyper. Which is pretty funny. Does that have anything to do with the rest of my problems? Oh, is that what it is? It was actually unrelated to what I thought. Okay, that could be part of it at the very least. A much earlier input than what I was considering. Well, that can be part of it, but it's not the whole thing. There, it happened again. Just when I needed a new way for extended hyper not to work. Oh, blah. There! Well, alright, so I've been playing for 32 minutes total now. That's the farthest I've gotten in the last 10. This is disgustingly inconsistent. Suddenly it's starting to work a lot better than it has been. Alright, so I might be at the point where I can start focusing on making the Dream Hyper work again. Because that was... something about that was not a Dream Hyper. I'm not actually sure what, though. I just go upright at a 45-degree angle. What does that mean? Was that an upright dash somehow? Maybe. Maybe I'm anticipating the upright that I'm gonna do afterward too much and actually changing my input. Alright. So I'm gonna be extremely deliberate about holding down right through the entire transaction. Do not release at any point until a Dream Hyper has decisively occurred. That's assuming I can get back there, though. Now, the Dream Hyper is very distinct, so every time I go upright at a 45-degree angle, that means that I've dashed without jumping. So that's a failed Dream Hyper. Okay, would be a useful diagnostic if this part didn't kill me 95% of the time. Silver Strawberry here is completely unimaginable. You would need just something else to be, the case in this room, or like so many runs that just die right here. Ugh! Where's my Dream Hyper? There it is. Okay, that was it. Okay, it started working. Sort of. Somehow, some of the problems in the process finally got worked out. Oh, this is a complete nightmare, but alright, so I'm getting there a little bit more often now. I am not sure what I changed, but something's better. I know one thing that I changed was I'm very deliberately, like, I'm placing my eyes, just gluing them to the center of this platform, so that I know that's what I'm aiming for. Not the right side, the center. And that actually helped a lot of things. So I guess that means I can aim a little better than I realized, because if putting my eyes there makes me land there more consistently, then that means I'm having some influence on where I'm going. Okay, I know what's going wrong there. That's a right dash instead of an upright, and that's not good enough. And I need to curve differently. Not faster, because then I'll hit the spikes, but just differently. Whoa! I'm here, what? Sort of. Haven't seen that in a while. Won't see it again for a while, probably. Oh? That wasn't normal, but it worked? Well, I'm making it here occasionally now. Okay. 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 So I can start to think about how to solve the problem in that area, because somehow this started working. I guess I just calibrated to the exact mega precise inputs that allow this to all work. I'm never making it far enough, though. My speed is insufficient for some reason. My Dream Hyper is going off, right? Or is it, like, somehow turning into a Dream Super? Whoa! Oh, okay. Sure. Well, there's a place to stand there, as it turns out. Doesn't help me much. Ah! Almost. Oh, hey! That's a new record. Okay. So, I do need to do a better squiggle dash there. Finally, it's been 54 minutes so far. That's how inconsistent this was. 54 minutes, I managed to explode the fish. I am not prepared for a follow-up here. Well, I was a pixel away from death anyway. Okay, so after the explosion... Assuming I can do that again, ever... Who knows? I mean, it looks... Obviously I want my feet here. Then I do, Okay, that's a squiggle. Got it. Okay. So I squiggle in here. Start down right, change to down right, explode. Boost the explosion to the left. I guess just try to land an ultra there? Then squiggle here. Down left to down left to left if you even can, which I can't really, but there's going to be something to land on there. Jump. Hope your jump is really good because I have to go all the way... to that fish? Yeah, I better hope my jump is really good. Okay, how many is that gonna be? This is 2 tiles tall. So 2 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. How high do I jump? I don't feel like I'm gonna jump high enough off of that to make it through, like, over this hurdle. But I can't dash that early. Maybe I'm miscounting, maybe there's more room than I think. Nothing else falls, no, that's all solid ceiling. Alright, well I'm just gonna have to get there and see what the situation looks like, because at this point I do not know. Yeah. No. No. Sometimes it's just as if I have no dash control at all. What causes that? I don't understand it. Is it like if I graze the ground there, it takes it away from me or something? It happens so often. Yeah, like I was really close to the ground when that happened. Can I test this? Oh. I think that's it. Like if okay, so if I hit the wall and it turns it into a straight up dash, I have absolutely no control after that. Okay, got my explanation. That's when I graze the floor, and the floor actually steals my dash control. So that's just another form of death from being too far right or down. Okay, well hey, that's something explained at least, I don't know. I mean, to prevent, just be farther left or farther up, but at least I know why, and that helps a lot. Yep, there it happened. I grazed the floor so my control was gone. Okay! You know, that's a morale boost. It doesn't just happen randomly. There's a reason. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm here. That's a new record. I didn't do most of what I needed to do correctly, but I'm getting closer, maybe. Big full jump. Okay. My problem there usually is that I'm not holding the jump button for long enough. If I just remind myself, maybe I can. Whoa! I'm dead. Do I actually need any speed there? Like, why would I want speed after the explosion? Would it not make so much more sense just to land on that, jump, and... Actually... Yeah, what is the theory for why I would want speed here? If I'm exploding at that fish anyway, I have to do a 180 here somehow. So far my interpretation is that my jump off of this block has to be high enough and fast enough to get over top of that. But all that means, mostly, is initiating... No, I think if I come into this without enough speed... I don't know, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But okay, if I am discombobulated at the time that I do the explosion, next time I can try just landing here, jumping calmly, initiating a dash, and seeing what that does to my trajectory. I suspect there's a reason that's... Whoa! I was looking at my shadow and assumed I was there, but I was not. There is probably a reason that won't work, but if it does, then I wouldn't mind a quick little pit stop to rest. Okay, nope. Ooh, I made it all the way to the spike. I needed to dash earlier. Yes, no. Getting somewhere, maybe. Okay. Well, I've exploded for the first time in like 20 minutes. I'm figuring out some stuff, but it's only helping so much. Aiming for that hole is one of my big problems. Like, I feel like there's something I'm doing here that's not giving me as much speed as I'm supposed to have. Alright, you know what? It's been 1 hour 27 so far. Oh, I just moved my wrist. Whoa, okay. It is extremely time to stop. I moved my wrist and it sent me strong warning signals. My thumbs hurt, my wrists hurt, my elbows hurt, my shoulders hurt. I am going to have a severe case of Celeste thumb tomorrow. So I guess I'll stop before this turns into, like, permanent injury or something. Probably not yet in danger of that, but you know. It's a continuous thing. It gets worse and worse as it goes. Okay. So things I've learned. Number 1, extended hyper can fail because I can hover with it before the jump can go off, which is very silly. I can't even do it on purpose here, but yeah. If I steer upright before I've jumped, I get off the ground and, well, things don't happen right. Yeah, I can't even do it on purpose, but you know what it looks like. I have to aim for the center of this platform. The right side is too far right. I will either hit the spikes or worse, my foot will land on the corner and I will not die immediately, but I'll lose my dash control. I also was having what felt like that happen over here, but I realized it was because... So it would look like that. I realized that was because I was holding down, but not right. So only up to 90-degree turn inputs are accepted. 135 is too much. What else do I know? Right, yeah, so don't touch... I kind of wish this wall, instead of having a standable floor there under the spikes, if this was all just, like, deadly with no standable area on it, that way the interrupt that steals my control couldn't happen anymore. Because I die anyway if I touch any part of that, I just... anyway, so after that, I have... Since I thought I was not... It was a steering problem when my control was interrupted, I got in the habit of trying to steer downward early here, in case I hadn't been doing it early enough. But as long as my feet don't catch the corner there, I have plenty of control and I can wait and adjust. See, the thing is, like, from this curve, I can steer both too far down, too far up, or just right. And the difference between the three is minute. So I just kind of have to keep doing it and hope I get it right. Once I touch this, I really want to touch it in the center, because if I'm, like, touching the bottom left corner of it, my dash goes horizontal before it gets in the dream block. Theoretically, I could adjust for that, but I'm not good enough to do that. So I just need to hit the center of the crystal. Once I hit the center of the crystal, I guess my thumbs learned how to get into the dream block. I had to do some serious debugging on my dream hypering, but once I got it there. So this is where I start having trouble following my script. Like, everything to the left of the right side of this dream block is all me knowing exactly what to do and just having trouble doing it. Oh, I moved my wrist that way again. Ow. Okay. I'll do some arm stretches after this, because I'm gonna need some. Whew! Anyway. So right, once I do a dream hyper, things that I have trouble remembering, I want that to be a full long jump, like hold the jump button until about here. Then I input an upright dash changed into a downright. Jump on this block. And I'm wondering if that's actually the right thing to do, because it often feels like I just don't get enough speed coming out of that. I'm back at my base speed about here at this point. The hardest thing after that is aiming for this hole, and when I successfully aim for it, then aiming for the fish on the bottom part. And then I've only exploded there a handful of times. My record is dying right about there. Maybe I put my feet on that once. I think I was just short of it. Don't think I've ever intentionally done a down-left dash during the explosion to get on that, and then tried to turn it into a squiggle here. tingly feeling in my left hand. Oh yeah, tendons are doing things. It is past time to stop. Okay, so if I could do that, like theoretically I want to explode, dash down left right about where the center of the dash block is right now. Land jump, turn that into what would be a chained ultra, but is instead a squiggle ooh, actually. Yeah, I think that's right. So I'm gonna dash down left right about, like, as soon as I jump off of that. Squiggle down slightly. Squiggle left slightly at the end if you can. Jump off of that block, and then... the question is, will I clear this hurdle and be able to dash, like, down right, curve to right, and get into that explosion, or is there something else I need to do? Because I feel like the more intuitive thing would be to dash up left there, curve to down left, but then I would just land in the spikes. So my jump off of that has to somehow be good enough and high enough to get over this and still have my dash on the other side. Because yeah, I have to dash against my direction, down right. In theory, maybe a down could do it, but, like, down right would be better. And if I'm in a position to go down, I can be in a position to go down right. Anyway, after that, it's this explosion, then there's a little more. I guess after the explosion I want an up left to down left, and a good jump there, and then a dream something. Okay, so what I'm learning is I basically did pretty much half the room. I'm reasonably consistent getting to this point. This is about how far, I mean, you know, within a margin of error. And in my inconsistent spot, I have technically touched that much. Yeah, so like, first third, I'd say I've learned. I'm not great at it, but I'd say I've learned it. Second third, I have some debugging to do, but I've done it a couple of times, barely, sorta. Third third, I've never touched. Okay, so that is the status of this room. Alright, next time, maybe I'll debug all these problems and get it done.